Hi! It's been so long that I have even made a video. So I have all the feelings. I meant to film this earlier, but the day got away, and now it is dark-ish, so excuse the lighting. But let's get into it because I feel like you guys kind of want to know and I kind of want to share, but can we also acknowledge my pimple? I am stoked because I haven't filmed in a long time and I feel like for good reason, but now I have so much more to share and I'm sweating. Well, first things first, I've been away because I've been working on a bunch of stuff and not in that like, I'm coming out with a book, although that would be kind of cool, but more like I've been making a ton of difficult life decisions. I have not been around simply because I've been so busy making decisions. And I know that sounds so odd, but I quit my job. And it's a big deal because I didn't quit for another job or anything. I quit my job because I've been sitting on ideas for a very long time, and a lot of that having to do with creating content. And no, I didn't quit my job to become a full-time creator. That would be awesome, but it is definitely not something that I'm 100% dedicated to or committed to. I love making content just because. So to answer everyone's question, no, I'm not done with Profresh Style. It will still continue. I love making content for it just because, and not because a brand is sponsoring me or because I feel obligated to. I just want to make content, whether you watch it or read it or not. So that's one. But I quit my job because I've been super passionate about building communities. And I've sat on this idea for so long, since I lived in New York. And now I feel so ready to allow my ideas to explode. I guess is the best way to describe it. I feel super at peace with leaving my job because I'm still going to be very much involved with them. They're really awesome. But I have something to conquer in my life, and it's here-ish. I'm the worst at telling you guys secrets. Okay, so in New York, I had this passion for physically collaborating, and not through really the digital space, but what it meant to take one creator and another creator and make something epic happen. And the first time I ever saw this come to fruition was when I moved to LA. I had this idea to take creators on a road trip and tell a story through their eyes and then through the brands. And I never got the opportunity to really like flesh that out in New York. And then an awesome brand came around who happened to be the client of one of the companies I was working for. And I got to see it through, and it's to date one of my favorite projects I've ever worked on. And I got a taste of what it was like to really kind of bring together an awesome brand in content creators and allow them to build something epic. I truly believe in collaboration and communities. And I didn't know how to build it physically. I just knew that that's something that I really I thrived off of. I enjoyed it. And I remember maybe now a year and a half ago, I was like, how do I make this happen? So I sat down and I started just fleshing out like how this would be possible. And a lot of ideas filled my red moleskin. And I finally realized that's it. I'm going to build a co-working space for creatives. And it's a big deal to me because I've never done anything outside of my professional career. I've always let that be my safe zone because of fear of failure, fear of risk. But now I'm all about the risk, and now I'm all about letting things happen and seeing them through. And I've never been that way. I've always been like, meh, Profresh is a hobby, and let me take a safe job because safety. So yeah, I am building / opening a co-working space for creatives in Los Angeles. It's coming summer 2016, fingers crossed summer, but 2016. And it's going to be about creators for creators. The one thing that I say, and I've said over and over again, and what kind of it brought me to the idea of the co-working space was, if I had everything I needed to create content, I would have been successful sooner. Whether that was the actual equipment, legal help, marketing services, a manager, a space to create, all those things. If I had all these things, I feel like I could have been successful sooner. And yes, that's 100% an excuse. I agree. I knew that I needed to support what I would have wanted a long time ago. So the co-working space is geared towards those who love creating content for themselves, but really are passionate about collaboration and what happens when you bring epic people together to build stories. Whether that's for brands or for yourselves, I think that it's kind of the best world when you combine really artistic and creative people together. The co-working space will provide studio space for these creatives to thrive, communal working areas, and everything you would need to be successful. The name is called Jigsaw or Jigsaw. It is really simply put, it's you as a single piece of the puzzle are very beautiful and unique, yet if you just added other pieces of the puzzle, your creation could be even more majestic. It could be a masterpiece. And as cheesy as it is, and I know that it's corny, I believe that collaboration causes much more impactful storytelling. So that's what the space is. I'm bringing creators into this one space to create. And yes, there will be a digital side of that because I am a digital person, but the space was created because I wanted to cause communication in real life. I think it is needed in the community. We don't do it enough. I want to build a community that I was kind of building a long time ago with Nobody Knows You back in 2007 or 8 or something, where it's not about your numbers, and not to say that your numbers aren't worth something, because they are, but it shouldn't be about your social growth that causes you to be successful. So there's more information to come. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning for me and my kind of new life, I guess, my new best phase. And there's lots of other updates that I want to share with you, but it's getting dark and I'm gonna lose light. I will share more with you guys as it comes together, but I'm going to launch the site when it's ready, when I feel like you guys as Profresh style readers will understand, and then my creative friends will 100% be down for. There's lots of things going on behind the scenes, and I can't wait to share with you guys all those things. And in the meantime, please follow along. I've only built a Facebook and an Instagram. It's at Jigsaw, aka Jig, the word plus saw, on both Facebook and Instagram. So I would love if you guys would follow along the journey. I'm so excited. And as per always, go out on your lunch break, go get coffee, go call someone or talk to someone and connect in real life, because that is what life is about. Connecting in real life. So I love you guys and thank you so much, and thank you for your support. Bye.